let's say you came across this type of equation that we have on the whiteboard. Calculate the volume of 0.5 mole per dm cube H2SO4 sulfuric acid that is neutralized by 25 cm cube of 0.1 mole dm cube sodium chloride. One thing you need to understand is this question is not under water. Rather, this question is under acid, base, and salt. And we all know that when acid and a base react together, it will give us a salt and water. When acid and base react together, it will give us salt and water. So the first thing you need to do as far as this type of equation is concerned, you need to know the formula you are going to use first. The second, you should be able to balance the acid and the base together. So now, the acid is H2SO4 plus sodium hydroxide. That will give us Na2SO4 plus 2H2O. Now let's check if this is balanced. We have 2 sodium here, yes. 1 sulfur, yes. Oxygen is how many here? 4 plus 2, we have 6. We have 4 here plus 2 here, 6. Hydrogen is 4 here. We have 2 hydrogen here plus these 2 hydrogen. Now it is balanced. So 1 mole of this, 2 mole of the base. Now, which formula are we going to use? Let's say we have this C1 V1 equal C2 V2. This formula is wrong to solve this type of equation. Rather, the best formula to use for this question is CA VA over CB VB equal NA over MB. Because we are asked to calculate the volume of the acid. I said calculate the volume of 0.5 mole per dm cube sulfuric acid. And sulfuric acid, as I've said earlier, is what? An acid. So, guys, let's write out all the parameters. Now, I will represent this Ca with CH2SO4. So, with that, I can say that I have CH2SO4. V, volume of the acid, multiplied by VH2SO4 over CB CNA multiplied by V NaOH equal the number of mole of H2SO4, the acid, and the number of mole of the base. Why I'm using this is because some of you might find it difficult to understand. Rather, this formula and this, they are the same thing. So guys, what is our CH2SO4 value? The concentration of the acid we have is 0.5 mole per dm cube. What is our VH2SO4? That is what we are looking for. Our CNaOH we have 0.1 mole per dm cube. And our VNaSO4 we have 25 cm cube. So the number of mole of H2SO4 we have 1. The number of mole of the base we have 2. So guys, we are to make this the subject of formula. So with that, when you cross multiply, you said you have CH2SO4 multiplied by the volume of the acid multiplied by the number of the base equal, what do you have here? The concentration of the base multiplied by the volume of the base multiplied by the number of mole of the acid. Now, what is the coefficient of the volume of the acid? The coefficient is this 2, CH2SO4 multiplied by the number of base So this, we cancel this. So in that case, I said VH2SO4 is what? So what's the value for this? We have 0.1 mole per dm cube. The value for this, volume of the base, we have 25 cm cube multiplied by the number of mole of the acid. So for this, sorry, we have CH2SO4 multiplied by NaSO4. So what's the value for this? We have 0.5 mole per dm cube multiplied by 2. So what will be our final answer? Let's check. So we can say we have 0.1 multiplied by 25. That will give me 2.5 over 0.5 times 2. I have 1. So we can say 2.5 divided by 1. We still have what? 2.5 cm cube. This is the final answer. So guys, if you look at how we solve this, if I've used this formula, some of you will still ask me that, sir, how do you have this and this in the comment box? Rather, with this, you should be able to tell how you can solve it. And be careful. Why did I say be careful? Is because if you are to make a particular, either the concentration or the volume, the subject formula, be careful. If you find comfortability with this formula, you can go ahead with it, in as much as you know what is Ca, Va, Cb, Vb, and Na and Mb. That is why I said the dilution law is wrong formula to use. Is that clear now? So guys, our final answer is 2.5 cm cube. Option A, we have 0.4 cm cube. Nope. Option B, we have 0.1 cm cube. Wrong. Option C, we have 5.0 cm cube. While option D is the final answer. So guys, if you are just coming across this video, do well to watch to the end, share, like, and if you have any question, do well to drop it in the comment box. Thank you.